My ex-wife committed suicide on Monday and I still haven't told my kids, but will on Saturday. My ex and I divorced 6 years ago. It was an ugly divorce. Our sons are now 9 and 13 years old. We live 2 miles apart and get the kids 1 week on, 1 week off. After the divorce, we had no real meaningful relationship, other than talking about the kids, scheduling, and stuff. I had no idea or interest in her personal life, and she was the same with me. This last year, she started acting strange. She began being more chatty and friendly with me. I wasn't interested in having a social relationship with her. On Monday, I picked the kids up from school for my week with them. She texted me around 8 p.m., saying I was the only person she trusted 100% with the kids. She said I was a great dad and thanked me for it. Then she told me to tell the boys that she loved them. That was weird because she would call my eldest to say goodnight every night they were with me. But she didn't on that night. I drive by her place on my way to work and noticed her car was still parked on the street. I assumed she was working from home or sick. I had texted her in the morning about picking up my son's school book that he left at her house. Hours passed with no reply. That was very strange because she would reply within minutes if it had something to do with the kids. I started to grow a bit worried and called her. Again, I knew nothing about her social life, so I couldn't call her friends because I didn't know any of them. Her parents live out of state. I left a voicemail telling her that if she didn't call or text me back by 2 p.m., I was going to her house to make sure she was okay. I left work early and went to her house. There were packages at her door, which was another red flag. She would never leave packages unattended outside. I called, texted, and knocked at the door. There was no response. I let myself in and called out for her. I went into her bedroom and saw a body with a large blood stain on her shirt. She had something that looked like a phone in her hand. That wasn't a phone. It was a gun. She had shot herself in the heart. I called the cops. They questioned me for 3 hours and told me they would reach out to her parents, as I was no longer next of kin. I had to pick up my kids and kept a stone face as I was still processing the situation. On Wednesday, my eldest started complaining that his mom was not replying to his text messages. He demanded that I take him to her house, which was still all taped up. He thinks she's ignoring his texts or that her phone is broken. He wants to tell her to fix it. I asked to speak with his principal in private and told him he would be missing school next week. He asked what could be so important that he should miss a week of school. I told him his mom just committed suicide the other day. I haven't told him yet. Her mom has been calling me constantly, asking to speak to the boys. I told her I haven't told them yet because things have been moving too quickly. My eldest is picking up that something has happened. Now the 9-year-old is picking up vibes too. My 13-year-old is demanding that we go to his mom's house. He even threatened to ditch school if I didn't do it. The 9-year-old refused to let me drop him off at school and had a meltdown. I decided to tell them what happened on Saturday. I am not prepared to deal with the madness coming my way. My 13-year-old will lose his mind.